Bam, what up, bro? Hey, I didn't forget, bro. We still gotta do that collab, bro. Y'all come on in. Y'all tap in with us tonight. Get started right at 9 p.m. Miss Morris, what's going on? Appreciate you checking in. Saw Bam the Great on the check-in. Drop in the comments where you checking in from. What city? Just Steve, I see you on the check-in. Bright Eyes, I see you on the check-in. Make sure you drop where you're from in the comments. My boy P.O.P just checked in. Give me a few seconds, bro. My boy Carl just checked in. Mississippi on the check-in. Shout out Mississippi. Let me know where y'all from. Where y'all ride with purpose at. Let me know. Yup. Let me know where y'all checking in from. P.O.P, I see you. About to bring you in shortly. Alabama's in the building. The South is representing tonight. Alabama on the check-in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Miss P.O.P, I see you on the check-in. Appreciate you. I'm trying to do better, guys, with acknowledging you as soon as you jump in. If I miss you, my apologies. Louisiana in the building. The South is representing. Cali, baby, I see you checking in. Alabama. I mean, the South is here. The South is here, y'all. I'm at ATL. Born and raised. This morning the weather started out beautiful, then rain, it started raining. Falcons took another L again today. Still repping. Man, look, we gonna stay riding with purpose, Miss Pope. We gonna stay riding with purpose. Mission complete, I see you in the building. Consistency is the key to success, true. Zabby, I see you on the check-in. When y'all jump in, make sure you comment where you from. Mr. Miri, I see you on the check-in. New Vibes, I see you on the check-in. Appreciate y'all dropping the comments where you from. How y'all feeling today? You riding with purpose tonight? We about to bring my guests in shortly. P.O.P. Stephen Lewis. Go ahead, drop where you from. Hey, tonight, if you guys have questions, just hit the question mark, that question mark box, send it, and we're gonna get to the question. Hey, Steve, go ahead and send an invite or a comment, and I'm gonna invite you in, bro. Thank you guys for joining another edition of Riding with Purpose. If you need to get caught up on the episodes, you can go to IGTV or YouTube. If you're in the midst of your day, you can go to YouTube and you can listen to it while you work. My brethren.
Check one, check two. What's going on with you, Daddy-O?
We live and direct, bro.
Yes,
we
sir.
Live and direct.
Peace, loved ones. Peace, loved ones. Happy to be here.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, bro. Man, I thank you for tuning in, tapping in tonight. Bro, it's definitely an honor.
Yes, sir. Listen.
G Jack 35, I see you on the check-in. Appreciate you checking in. You ride with purpose tonight. As you guys jump in, man, just comment where you're from. Like I said before, if you have questions, just hit that question mark with the box and ask your question, and we'll definitely get to it tonight. The design of this platform, man, what came to me is, man, I wanted to have dialogue with people that I've crossed paths with that have inspired me, people that motivate me. I've seen a lot of you ask questions. Hey, man, where do you get your motivation from? How do you stay consistent? And so I wanted to set this platform up to kind of bring you guys into my world. Flint, Michigan, I see you on the check-in. Reggie
Shout
Johnson, I
out.
see you, man. What's up, bro? Appreciate you
Peace, man.
supporting. And so I wanted to have this platform, man, more so for my legacy and the future
Mm,
generations. That way we could document this journey of people that have
yeah.
influenced me and inspired me along the way. And so
Yes, indeed.
how I met this brother is my boy D1 Gibson. I think
Mm,
he sent me a message and said, man, you need to follow this brother. And immediately what I saw was purpose. He had a
mm.
tagline, passionately on purpose. And I was
Yes,
like,
sir.
man, I'm one purpose mind. Anything that's involved around purpose, I'm on it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so that's
Yes,
what I try to
indeed.
make sure. And so I was like, man, let me link with this brother because I feel like there's a kindred spirit. You know what I mean,
Abs-
bro?
Yes,
And
yes,
then
sir. Absolutely.
the more I started diving into your content, bro, I was like, yeah, man, this brother is definitely like-minded. And so,
Yeah.
man, what typically, bro, for these interviews, man, I don't like to do a bunch of research. I like to just have dialogue.
Okay.
Not a huge format. We just flow,
Yeah.
because I believe in
Yeah.
that flow. You get a lot of hidden jewels. Jay Brock, I see you on the check-in. Gangster Madison, I see you on the check-in. Appreciate you. I believe through that flow, bro, you be able to pull that authentic feel
Yeah.
from people, bro. And so, but what I do know about you, bro, is you're an entrepreneur, you're an author, speaker,
Yeah.
teacher. But I think you tapped into the photography realm at
A
some
little
point,
bit. A
a
little
little
bit.
bit. Um,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
a rapper. You know what I mean? I think you did some rapping at some point in time, and then you tapped into that fashion. You tapped into the
Yeah.
fashion realm a little bit too, right?
Yeah, yeah, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Listen, man, God is good, brother. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, man. And look, I'm gonna tell you like this is a beautiful setup that you have here, man. So I just want to first and foremost just salute you, man. Just for the opportunity and the privilege, man. Like I'm gonna tell you, what you're saying is absolutely on point as far as us being kindred, man, because when I see what you do with such passion and purpose, man, it's extremely inspiring to see what you do, see how you do what you do, man. So I salute you, man. And again, man, I'm just blessed to be here, man. Shout out to the family. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming to rock with us.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, bro. Before we dive all the way in, my Wi-Fi is on. I'm getting a delay. Are you getting a delay? Do you see me as a delay at some points? I'm seeing you as a delay.
You see me as even right now?
Not right now, but at some points, I'm seeing a slight delay. It's like
Okay.
it's buffering.
It's like, okay, all right. So you know what? If it continues, I'll switch. I just have to switch locations. But you know, just let me know. Let me know at some point if it happens.
Okay, okay, cool.
Okay.
So people say you good, they good. Okay, so
Okay.
we just go flow, and we'll just check in briefly throughout, man. So bro, our topic of discussion tonight, bro, is how to keep hope and solutions to find it if you lost it. And man,
Yeah,
we
man.
dialogued in the DM. I see Orlando in the building. We dialogued briefly in the DM, bro, about this topic. And
Yeah.
bro, what I love about your mission, bro, it's all about purpose.
Yes.
And that tagline always stick with me, bro. We live in passionately on purpose, bro.
Yes,
And so,
indeed.
man, what I want to discuss, bro, is first, man, when did you find greatness, bro? When did you
Mm.
realize that there was greatness on the inside of you, bro? When did you first realize that?
Yo, you know what? That's a great question, man. You know what? I kind of stumbled across it, to be honest with you. It's funny. One of the things that I love to do the most is speak, right? but the very same thing that I got in trouble for when I was a kid. If I could show you my progress reports when I was a kid, it was, hey, he's a good kid, but he doesn't shut up, in essence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always talking. And that kind of followed me through middle school and then the high school, and then my progress reports went to my report cards where teachers was saying, hey, listen, I can't even control my class when he's here. I wasn't a bad kid. I wasn't a behavioral issue, but my classmates were more interested in what I was saying than what the teacher was saying. So it's interesting now that the very thing that I got in trouble for is the same thing now. It was the actual gift that God had given me to be able to share with the world. So I would say that once I didn't realize it at that point, but as I got older and I began to kind of talk more and people started to invite me and people were interested in what I had to say, I was like, Dad, maybe I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? So, right. So it was at that point where I realized that I had something great. And so, you know what I mean? Once I tapped into that, man, a lot of doors started to open up to me. And as the scripture says, your gift will make room for you.
Absolutely. Man, look, we got a question. Let's jump to it real quick.
Okay.
We're not gonna prolong it. Let's see it. How to learn to know my worth by trying to make sure everybody else is good, but I'm not okay. P.O.P. You gotta touch on it, bro.
Well, let me tell you like this here. Let me just start here. You understanding and taking time for you is not selfish. Please, let's take that off the table now. You getting to know you understanding your worth is not selfish. A lot of the times people will guilt us into thinking that if we're not taking care of them, then that makes us selfish. No. You have to understand, you have to pour into you so that this way you can pour into other people. You can't pour out what you don't have. So what you have to first do, even if you have to separate yourself for a moment and get yourself okay, that's all right. You need to get yourself okay. Because once you get okay, then you have the privilege and opportunity to inspire other people to be okay too. So listen to me. Don't let anybody guilt you into thinking that you should not give yourself time. Don't let anybody guilt you into saying yes. You have to learn to say no.
Yes, sir. Bro, I read somewhere, I'm trying to remember, you posed this question, bro. You said, is anyone hard on themselves? After that, you said, I have to constantly remind myself that the person I will be is not who I am now. So while I'm on this road to becoming, I have to give myself some wiggle room for error.
Yes.
Bro, my question is this.
Come on with it.
My question for this: why do you think we're so hard on ourselves, bro? And what can we do along the journey to prevent being hard on ourselves, bro?
Yo, that is an awesome question. I think we're so hard on ourselves because, listen, for real, deep down on the inside, like, we have the greatest of intentions, and there's nothing wrong with having good intentions. But what ends up happening is that what ends up happening is that we spread ourselves too thin, trying to be something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So when we try to do that, then that cheats us of us getting to the level that God is trying to take us to, right? Yeah. So the thing about it is that us in the process of becoming, we have to understand that, look, for me personally, I had to stop putting expectations on myself of the person I wanted to be tomorrow, because today I didn't have the skills that person will have tomorrow. So I had to be cool with the skill set that I have now. I had to be cool with where I am now. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to still be the person that you are tomorrow, but you have to understand that right now it requires your attention. Right now it requires us to be absolutely intentional in this moment, because today is going to refine us so that tomorrow we'll be the person that we set out to be.
Bro, yeah. Look, yeah. This thing on fire, bro. We ride with purpose at 120 on the dash,
Yes.
dog.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's go.
man.
Let's go.
It's good, man. I hope you guys are tapping in and taking notes. I'm definitely gonna have to go back. If you guys got questions, make sure you hit that question mark. Bro, let me ask you this, man.
What's up?
I'm a firm believer because I did it totally opposite growing up.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer, bro, that in life, we have to surround ourselves around the right people along the journey, bro.
Indeed.
The circle of influence.
Yes.
I believe your circle of influence plays a key part in your growth and development in life. I
Absolutely.
think partially it's self-inflicted, self-improvement, self-awareness,
Yeah.
but I also think there's a percentage of the people that are around you, right?
Yes.
I think that plays a significant role in one's growth.
Yeah.
Why is it important, bro, to be connected to the right people?
Yo, my big homie Quest said to me one time, he said, listen, bro, if you hang around 9 broke people, you bound to be the 10th. I'm gonna say it again. If you hang around 9 broke people, you bound to be the 10th. And like, yo, that resonated with me because in essence, what he was saying was exactly to your point. Whoever you surround yourself with, whether you like it or not, or whether you even understand it or not, or whether you even acknowledge it or not, who you're around is going to bleed off to you. You know what I'm saying? So to your point, absolutely, who you choose, strategically choose those who you allow to share your space and who you allow to share your energy. Because listen here, because if you're not surrounding yourself with assets and you surrounding yourself with liabilities, eventually what's going to end up happening is that you're going to become a liability and you're going to be drained from, look, I did a post a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's so interesting how when you have to go to a bank, right, to apply for a loan, they want your firstborn, they want your blood type, they want a skin sample, right? They want to make sure that you're credit worthy to borrow their money, right? They want to make sure that you're credit worthy, right? But we don't hold any accountability for those that we let in our circle. We don't hold them account. We not requiring nothing from them. We ain't requiring no type of requirements for them to be in our circle. So in us being able to build us and to be passionate and on purpose, we have to be intentional and hold people to the fire who we allow in our circle. So my challenge is that we begin to hold people or have a standard by which we set that if the people a person is trying to get in our circle, if they don't meet the standard, they can't be around us. They could be an associate, but they can't be in our inner circle.
Bro, so my question is this, bro. Now, growing up, we don't know that, bro. So we got friends we grew up with, we got family that we feel like supposed to be there, bro.
Yeah.
How do we separate that, bro? How? Because, bro, I'm gonna be real. For so long, bro, it was hard for me to separate that.
Yeah.
Some people was just there for leisure, bro.
Yeah.
But there were some people that were adding value, and there were some people there that were literally that were leeches, bro. How do you separate the two, bro?
You got to learn to say no. You got to learn to say no. I'm gonna be honest. I am a people pleaser by nature. I'm a people pleaser by nature. You know what I'm saying? There you go. And because of that, what we end up doing is what we do is we pour out. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is that unfortunately people begin to take advantage that you're going to drop everything that you have been doing to make sure that they are okay. And and look, what we talked about earlier is you taking the time to know your worth is important. Why? Because if someone really loves you, if someone really respects you, if someone really wants you to win, then they are not going to take Advantage of who you are. They're not going to take advantage of what they're going to do is, as you said, they're going to pour into you because they understand that you pour out. They're going to understand who you are, and they're going to make sure that they pour into you so you can replenish yourself. Listen to me. It's very important that we take personal inventory and to separate yourself. Listen, you're not selfish. You're not selfish if you separate yourself. Yeah, they're not going to understand. But at the end of the day, you got to do it for you. Listen, you have to do it for you. You have to be able to look yourself in the mirror. You have to be able to take a breather once or twice and be able to say, yo, listen, I'm good. You have to be able to be confident in the fact that you're good. And if you are not surrounded by people who are allowing you to do that, who are pouring into you and assisting you in doing that, then listen, do not feel any type of way about cutting them off. Listen, I love you. Don't mean that I don't love you. It don't mean that I'm not checking for you. It don't mean that we won't come back around at some point in time. But right now, we just can't do it. We just can't do it.
Hey, look, I like what she go. I like what B Morris said. She said, isolate to elevate. Isolate
Come on.
to elevate. That's key, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Bro, hey man, I appreciate y'all coming checking in. I see one of my mentors, James Zahn, came in. I see D1 Gibson in the building.
Yes,
what's up, bro?
Salute.
Sleep_IXS is in the building. Bro, look, we live in a world where everything is fast paced, bro. We got everything is just moving. It said 150 miles per hour. We got fast food. When we warm our food up, we put it in the microwave, you know what I mean, instead of putting it in the oven. Some of the best pizza needs to be put in the oven, even after you get it. Right. Put it in the oven, it's better when you put it in the oven compared to a microwave. Bro, no one wants to enjoy the process anymore. We want to just go straight to the prize, right? Bro, my thing is this. This is for me. Bro, the process is so much more fulfilling than the prize.
Absolutely.
Bro, why is it important to embrace the process with anything you got going on in life? If it's the struggle, if it's a goal you're trying to achieve, why is the process more important than the prize, bro?
So when you go to the gym, right? The first time, if you walk into the gym for the first time and you get underneath a bench press, you're not gonna get underneath 400 pounds the first time you ever walk into a gym, right? You're gonna start with the bar. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're gonna start with the bar and you're gonna work your way up in time, right? And what is that doing? That's breaking down muscle, right? That's preparing your muscle. That is signaling to your muscle, hey, listen, we have to get stronger because we got some more weight coming. The thing about it is this: the process is so important because each step of the process is getting you stronger. So you are able to get underneath more weight. Listen to me very closely. Your purpose is heavy. Your purpose is heavy. The reason why you were given a purpose is because it's a part of God's plan, but a part of his big picture. So you have a very specific portion. But everybody wants the notoriety. Everybody wants to be known quickly, but nobody wants to deal with the responsibility and the accountability once that light shines. Because see, this is what I'm saying. What you have to do is the process is important because it's building your muscle, it's building your character, it's building the integrity that is needed so that this way, when the prize comes and the light comes that you want, that light is not going to expose you. That light is going to edify you. I'm going to say that again. When that light comes, that light is not going to expose you. It's going to edify you. So if you want to skip steps in the process, then you're skipping over necessary tools, the necessary breaking down of the muscle fibers, that necessary pain to get to where you have to get to. Listen to me very closely. I want to say something else about this pain in the process. When I was like 14 years old, I started getting these little like inflammation in my knees, right? So my mom's took me to the doctor, and the doctor checked out my knees, and he was like, "Hey man, you have something called Osgood-Schlatters." And I was like, "Osgood-Schlatters? I think that's how you pronounce it." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What is Osgood-Schlatters?" He said the pain and the inflammation that you're feeling and the discomfort that you're feeling is because you're growing. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. The pain and discomfort that you're feeling is because you're growing. So the process allows you to get in position to grow. And if you want if you want that dream, that goal, that thing that you say that you're going towards, you have to understand, like we talked about before, you're not that person yet. The process is going to develop in you that person that's going to be able to stand on that stage when it's ready. So what I need us to do is make sure that we are, if nothing else, that we are trusting the process.
Dog.
Come on, man.
Hey, cuz. hey, man. Bro, it's heavy in here tonight, y'all. We ride. Bro, we ride with purpose, and it's a thick cloud of smoke, bro. It's a thick cloud of smoke, dog.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Man, there's a lot going on in this world, man.
Yes, sir.
And I think a lot of times, bro, it's so much going on. Just, with COVID, we looking at the presidential, the elections, it's a lot going on. And but from a mental standpoint, bro, I think sometimes we get distracted. And so not only are we distracted from what's on the outside, we also are distracted from what's going on the inside, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bro, how do we stay locked in, bro, to what's here? Yeah. Like what's here? How do we stay locked into what's here instead of being distracted on everything that's going on the outside, bro? What are ways to stay locked in on the inside rather than being distracted on what's on the outside?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good, man. I think one of the things that I believe that we have to do is we have to be intentional about it, right? I think the only way that we're going to be able to stay locked in is to be intentional and also to call out those things that are distractions, right? There's so many times during my day that I might be scrolling through or I'm looking at something and I'm like, hold on, I'm not supposed to be doing that. And I'm asking myself like, yo, what are you doing? That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing this right here. You know what I'm saying? So some of the things that I personally use is I try to stay locked into the moment. I try to stay locked into the moment, right? And what I mean by that is that I say to myself, this is what I need to accomplish. This is what I need to do today. This is what I need to do in this hour. Even if you have to break it down to the 30 minutes or to an hour, this is what I need to do. And the reason why I need to do this is because once I get this done, then I can move on to something else. So once I get this done, that's going to get me a step closer to where I want to be tomorrow, right? So what I do is I have to break it down and eat. I don't care if you got to micromanage it all the way down to 5 minutes, all the way down to 10 minutes. So you can make sure that you're keeping yourself in tune with where it is that you're trying to go. See, listen to me. Distractions are easy to do. It's harder sometimes to be focused. So if you are not intentional about where it is that you're trying to go, if you're not intentional about what you're trying to accomplish, look, you're going to get distracted. If you don't have anything that you're shooting towards, if you don't have a target, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be shooting everywhere. So what I've decided that I have to do is I have to become a sniper. I'm not coming in there spraying up the place no more. I'm a sniper now. You know what I'm saying? I'm laser focused on what I'm trying to do, and I'm sniping out whatever it is that's in front of me. I'm not worried about the peripheral. I'm not worried about what's going on. I need to get that stuff. That stuff I can get to after I finish what it is I need to get done.
Staying locked in. That's the key, bro. That laser focus execution. Laser focus execution. Do you have a morning routine? And if so, why is it important, bro? Because everybody lose hope, and sometimes we gotta figure out how to get back on track, bro. Why is having a morning routine so important?
Well, in the midst of a world that's uncontrollable, you have to be able to control the controllables, right? You have to be able to control the controllables. And for me, my morning routine is the thing that I can control. I wake up at a certain time, I control that, right? Whether it is I set my alarm or whatever it is,
Yep.
I have my Bible study, I control that. I have my time where I have to train, where I have to exercise, I control that. And what all of these
Yep.
things in my morning routine lends to me being spiritually, physically, and mentally and emotionally equipped to be
Yeah.
able to go forth in my day. So a morning routine is everything for me because you don't know what's on the other side of your door. However, when I wake up in the morning, that first 2 or 3 hours of my day, I have control over that. I can say, you know what? No, I don't, whatever goes on out there, I know that I locked in for these 3 hours and I got these things accomplished. So I think what we have to do is we have to be content with being able to control the controllables and leave it at that. So that's why my morning routine is so important to me, man. Got to control the controllables.
Bro, what would you say to somebody that don't have purpose, bro? Like they just feel like they just get up in the morning and all it's about is it might be somebody just go to work. I was in a stage in my life, bro, that I was just working, bro. I set my alarm.
Yeah.
I was on time for work, but I was just working. Come home, eat some food, watch sports, go to bed, routine after routine after routine. Bro, why is purpose? Why is finding purpose important? Now, everybody is not an entrepreneur. I get it.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't want to, have a big business. Some people just, why is having purpose important?
Well, first of all, because you were hand selected by your creator out of 100 million sperm. Let's start there. Out of 100 million sperm, you were hand picked by your creator, right? And so you being hand picked, and then the scripture says on top of that you were knitted in your mother's womb. So before you even hit this planet, before you even hit this world, you were hand selected, and you were built for your purpose. You were built to fulfill something in this grander scheme of things. So for someone who doesn't have, or for someone who doesn't believe that they have a purpose, I just want to touch on that right now. The mere fact that you're watching this, the mere fact that you have breath in your body is confirmation that you are enough, and that you indeed have something significant and something of value to add. So now, if you understand that, it's very important to understand that first and foremost. Secondly, and the reason why it's important to understand that is because once you realize and identify that you have a purpose, then your gratitude meter goes sky high. For me personally, once I realized I had purpose, I was so grateful that God had given me a call and placed a call on my life, that's when my passion ignited. Because now my passion is ignited by my gratitude. Come on, I hope y'all don't miss that. My passion is now ignited by my gratitude because I have a purpose. So listen to me. You indeed have a purpose. And listen, if we are not going after finding it, I'm gonna say it like this, and I hope I don't ruffle no feathers, but you being selfish. You're being selfish. And the reason why I say that you're being selfish is because there are a number of people who need exactly what you have. And you waking up every day and not going after what it is that you've been created and called and designed for, then you are depriving others of being able to experience fullness in their lives because you refuse to take the responsibility and take the mantle, that candle that God has given. So the reason why purpose is so important is because not only does it bless you, but it puts you in a position to aspire, motivate, and bless somebody else. Listen to me. Your gift ain't just for you. Your gift makes room for you to be a blessing to somebody else. So your purpose is extremely necessary because it's not only going to ignite your passion. It doesn't only set you in the right path, but also it's going to connect you with the people that you need to pour into, and also bring them along with the ride, bring them along on the ride with you.
Hey, it's heavy tonight. We got a question on the check-in. Let's see
Let's
what we
go.
got. You see that, P.O.P? What if you don't know your purpose? Can you just touch back on that just a little bit?
Yeah, yeah. So look, so like I spoke about before. Um, what I tell people is because of course everybody's purpose, and it's a tricky thing to try to explain. But what I want everybody to do is to consider what is it that you're naturally good at. What is it that gives you life? And when I say give you life, like when you're tired, when you don't feel like it, like but like when you're at a low, something that you can do, something that you can connect to and plug into that gives you a spark, right? That kind of makes everything, I want to say, okay. You know what I'm saying? So what I would explore, and it's funny, I was talking to some young people about this last week, as a matter of fact. Begin to write down those things, those gifts and those talents that you have, things that you can kind of do naturally, things that kind of come to you naturally, that you can do without a lot of effort, and begin to actually note take those things, okay? And then what I did personally is I begin to really pray on that thing. I really took time to really pray on it. Like, okay, these are things that I think I could do, but what is the thing that really, really stands out to me? Like, I'm like, God, help me to pinpoint that thing. So what I would say is, first, work on what it is consider what it is that you're good at. Consider what it is that lights a fire, and begin to kind of follow that trail.
Appreciate the question, man.
Yeah.
This is so good, man. We unpacking a lot. Big Phil, I see you on the check-in, bro. Appreciate you tuning in,
Salute.
bro. How do you, man? See how I want to ask this question, bro. How do you prevent from being impatient along the journey to your path, like wherever you're going? How do you prevent being impatient? Like, you know, when I think about when I first started miming, there was a place that I visualized I wanted to be,
Yes.
but there were times where I tried to rush it, and when I tried to rush it, I made a lot of mistakes, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
I jumped into I got involved in things that I shouldn't have got involved in so early,
Yeah.
and I started doing too much,
Yeah.
bro. Bro, how do you
Yeah.
prevent
Yeah.
being impatient, man? And it might not be a way to prevent it, but what could people do to kind of help ease that being so anxious, man,
Yeah.
to be there?
Well, I have to ask the question, where's your faith?
Okay.
I have to ask that question. Where's your faith? Because here's the thing. First and foremost, impatience is a natural thing. We all feel impatient. I feel impatient. Everybody experiences that, right? But I had to say to myself the other day, if I believe that God said I can have it,
Oh
then
yeah.
whenever he says it's yours, or I believe that God has already said it's mine, right? So whenever he decides to deliver it, I know that his timing is perfect, right?
Yeah.
So Joseph had a dream, right?
Yeah.
Joseph had a dream that people were going to be bowing down to him, right? That he was going to be exalted to a high position. That was when he was like 17 or 18 years old, right? He, from that point, was in a pit, was sold into slavery, went to prison falsely, right? He stayed the course though. So here's the thing. Patience, patience brings forth endurance. It's important that patience is such an intricate ingredient to purpose, because as you are patient and as you allow things to unfold the way they should, then you know for a shot, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that when it comes, it was supposed to be there. You're not forcing the hand. you're not pushing ahead. And what ends up happening is that you start doing too much because you're trying to do it in your own strength. You're trying to do it, not forgetting the fact that the scripture says, lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. So what I've had to personally remind myself is, one, the promises of God, and two, understanding that in my own strength, as it's been shown over and over and over again in my own personal experience, when I try to do things in my own ability, I mess it up. Why? Because I don't understand it all. I don't get it all. And then, but what happens is that I believe that we get impatient because we want oftentimes we want full-time benefits on part-time effort. So we're impatient because we really want something that we're not willing to put in the effort for, and we think that we should have it right now, and that patience now puts us in a place where we're upside down. So it's important that we understand that when we get that, the full-time benefit is going to come from full-time effort. If you work part-time and you go to the boss like, hey man, I want full-time benefits, I'm like, bro, what in the world is you talking about? Are you serious?
Yeah.
So what we have to do is we have to be, the reason why patience is so important is because it makes us zone in and lock in on our effort and be realistic with where we are. And we have to give ourselves grace as well. We have to be cool with the fact that we're not exactly where we should be right now, or we think that where we want to be. That doesn't mean that you're not going to get there. But if God says that you're going to have it, you're going to get there. You gotta trust the process.
Yeah, man. We unpacking a lot tonight, bro. I hope you guys are enjoying it because I'm enjoying this
Praise
dialogue.
God. Yeah.
It's deep, man. Boy, I thank God for you, man. Man, why is it important, bro, to have core values? And what are some core values that you have, bro, for your life?
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, listen, core values, man, that's your compass. That's your standard. It's important to have core values because it allows you to navigate difficult spaces. It allows you to be able to, it takes a lot of the guesswork out of decisions that you have to make. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of moves that you need to make. Why? Because whatever your belief in your value system is, whatever does not align with your value system, then I can't get with that. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, my value system. So your value system is so important that if people don't know you, and if people are just kind of from the outside looking in and they watch your moves, they should be able to tell what you value without you even telling them what you value. Like that's how deep your belief and value system has to be. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you do, the way that you approach things, the way that you go get things, the integrity, the character in which you pursue things, all of that testifies to the value system that you have built. For me personally, my values is God first, my family, integrity, and good character, right? Like, so for me, everything that I do, everything that I align myself with, I have to ask myself, okay, is this good for my family? Like, well, firstly, God, are you pleased with this? Second, is this good for my family?
Right.
Thirdly, how is this alignment going to affect my character? Is this going to put me in a position where I have to compromise my beliefs, or I have to compromise my values? For me, developing a value system has been a game changer for me, because I've been able to weed out so many things that could have gone wrong. So your value system is extremely important, because if you don't know what you believe in, if you don't know what you value, then what's going to end up happening is that someone is going to tell you what you believe and tell you what you value. And that might not at all be in alignment with who you are as an individual. So you got to define that for yourself.
Yeah, man. That's awesome, bro. And man, look, core values, man. We touched on a lot tonight, bro. We touched on a lot, and there's still some more unpacking. But what I love about this flow right now is it's like you said, we laser focus.
Yes,
Got an
sir.
eye on the bullseye, and we just knocking. And sometimes, bro, I believe even when trying to accomplish things, when you have a sense of direction, sometimes it don't take long to get things accomplished because you know where you need to be doing. You got a plan, and you're able to execute. And that's what I feel like how we're flowing tonight.
Yeah.
It's Sunday night, and what I love about Sundays is it's the pregame. You think about sports where they have that pregame where they're out on the field stretching, getting prepped up for the game.
Yes.
To someone that's watching or someone that'll be watching on the replay, bro, how I want you to inspire and encourage someone that's lost hope, lost direction, they don't know which way to go, depressed, heartbroken, fed up, tired. Bro, I need you to inspire them for Monday. I need you to inspire them tonight to go into tomorrow, to go into this week, the top of the week with intention, with purpose, with strength. Offer some encouragement to the people, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Hey, listen to me, loved ones. I love the fact that you're there, right? Because it can only go up from here. Like, it can only step up. The thing about it is that for real, like, all of those feelings are absolutely positively legit. And I never ever, even when I inspire, even when I talk to people and try to motivate them, I never want anybody to feel as if I'm discrediting how they feel at this moment. And the reality of it is, the way that you're feeling is legitimate. I want you to acknowledge that. But I also want you to acknowledge the fact that, as we spoke about earlier, you were chosen out of 100 million. Like, you're one of a kind. There is something uniquely special about you. And what the enemy wants to do is that he wants to suck that value out of you. And if you allow that to happen, then you're not only depriving yourself, but you're depriving someone else that may be going through what you're going through. And they got through that, so I can too. So listen to me. This Sunday, listen to me. I want you to say to yourself that you are going to conquer this week. Monday, don't know what's about to hit it. You are going to be able to execute. Listen to me. Monday, listen, I feel sorry for Monday. I feel sorry for Monday because you're going to go after Monday with a reckless abandon. Listen to me. Even if you don't do it for you, do it for somebody else. Even if you can't find it in yourself to do it for yourself, do it for somebody else. Someone else is going to be blessed. Someone else is going to believe that they also can get through because you are pressing towards. Listen to me. There is a mark with your name on it. There is a mark that you are pressing towards, and I do not want you to stop. I want you to keep on marching. Listen, even if you gotta crawl, I need you to get there on Monday. Even if you I don't care what you got to do. You get there on Monday and you show up. And you show up in spite of how you feel. You show up in spite. You show up in spite. You show up in spite of what the pressure that you feel, the weight that you feel. I want you to embrace that and walk and press on anyway. Monday is yours for the taking. Go get it. Go get it.
Go get it. Guys, you've been tuned into another edition of Riding with Purpose with my boy P.O.P. That's why he's living passionately on purpose. Bro, tell these people how they can find you, man.
Hey, listen, I am _P.O.P on Instagram. I'm also that on Facebook. Y'all can go to my page on Instagram. Y'all can click on the link in my bio. Y'all can text me. Y'all can DM me. It's very easy to get to me, man. And I would love to hear from y'all, man. So yeah, let's keep on building and growing, family, for real.
Man, bro, well, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you coming on, man.
My pleasure.
Being open. It's all divine. For those that are watching, thank you guys for tuning in and riding with us, man. I think, man, we took it all around the city today. It's a lot to chew on. And I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going because there was so much meat given in those 30-35 minutes that we'll just get fat. It's too much to digest. So we need to take some time to take that and dissect it. So guys, you know how to follow me. One Purpose Mind on all the platforms. OnePurposeMind.com. It's all about purpose. It's all about staying locked in. And if you don't know your purpose, connect with people that already know their purpose. And I promise you, at some point in time, you'll eventually start identifying your purpose by being connected to the people that have found their purpose. Hey, I love y'all, man. Y'all tune in again. Next week, we back on. I'm going to announce the guest soon. P.O.P., is there anything else you want to say to the people before we go, bro?
Listen, man, I just want to thank you again for allowing me to share the platform. I love you, brother. Like, what you're doing is amazing. Thank you, everybody who is tuned in, locked in. I pray that y'all got something that you're going to be able to carry with you through in the course of the week. As far as with me, yes, just hit me up. I want to hear from you. Again, I got free resources in my link in my bio. I got five secrets to getting to know you in less than 8 minutes. Go check that out. Like I said, y'all can text me. Y'all can just reach out to me. I just want to hear from you. And that's it, man. Thank you so much again, brother. I really appreciate it.
Much love. Y'all go follow my boy. Hey, we'll talk soon, man. Love you, man.
Yes, sir. Love you too, brother.
Yes,
Peace.
Sir.